plains and hills, while the sun arises over the mountains and the breeze blows up between plains and hills. It goes appearing little a town called Northview, where people live and enjoy their families, and where the life seems not to bother, only a faint sound evokes from afar. The Richardsons were a family surrounded by their lifestyle, not very clear and some shady. And how some people say in that town, things best left unmentioned, although most of the people have and hide secrets, but other ways it is buried, not discovered. People in town say that Mary Sue Richardson's daughter is so different from her older siblings, and normally she's not looking for what everyone else is looking for. In mornings, Mary goes for a walk in the middle of the hills and some plains, sometimes accompanied and sometimes alone. Mary Richardson has no idea what really happens inside her family. One of the biggest secrets of the Richardson's wealth is not legal. It was a deceit. It was a robbery. Really, all the wealth belonged to the Hewitt family, who would have imagined that at some point blood and pain would run through those plains and hills because of revenge. Sir Alfred Hewitt was a rich man, but because of Richardson family, he was not longer. His revenge desire won't stop till that his desire of justice come true. One afternoon, while the shadows of the mountains stretched across the Northview plains, Mary found an old iron box buried near a withered oak tree. Inside, she discovered scorched letters and legal deeds bearing the name Hewitt. As she read the trembled handwriting of Alfred Hewitt, the fragile reality of her words shattered. The shitty lifestyle her neighbors whispered about was not just a rumor. Her family's comfort was built on a foundation of betrayal and theft. Suddenly, a cold breeze swept through the hills and a tall, thin figure emerged from the mist. It was a man with hollow eyes and face marked by years of resentment. "That belongs to me, Mary," he whispered, his voice cracking like dry leaves. It was Alfred. He didn't see gold anymore. He saw the soul of the Richardson legacy. Mary realized that the things best left unmentioned were no screaming for justice. The peaceful silence of Northview was a lie, and the blood that Alfred promised that started to feel like an inevitable storm. Torn between her bloodline and the truth, Mary stood frozen as the man who lost everything prepared to take back what was stolen, no matter the cost. The wind across the plains grew colder as Mary stared at Alfred Hewitt. For a moment, the world around them seemed to stop. The hills that once felt calm now watched like silent witnesses. Mary closed the iron box slowly, her hands trembling as the truth settled heavily in her chest. "I didn't know," she whispered, "but ignorance does not erase what was done." Alfred's hollow eyes remained fixed on her. Years of rage had chipped every line on his face. For decades he had imagined this moment, yet standing before the daughter of the man who ruined him felt strangely empty. Because even the truth finally rises, revenge rarely ends where it begins.